25.
What do you mean, bro? Jack Doherty, what do you mean, bro? I show speed, what do you mean, bro? False, what do you mean, bro? You talk about, bro, what do you mean, bro?
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. MP, you're about to go off.
What do you mean, bro? What you talk about, bro? GTA, I gotta play GTA today. Make some money on GTA. Gotta play around, bro. What do you mean, bro? All
P,
you
what's
straight,
up, man? You hooping lately?
Man, that means a lot. You know, I've been a fan of yours for a minute now.
I make me feel old, man.
Nah, that's disrespect. Yo, you wanna trade jerseys after the game?
I'm flattered, but I can't give them out that easy, man. You gotta earn it.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, Dad. Let's see what you got.
That's good.
What do you mean, bro? How do you have enough to click on my channel and subscribe, but what do you mean, bro?
In this game,
What do
we'll
you
see
mean,
the
bro?
Chicago Bulls going up
He will
against
say I
the New York
copyright.
Knicks.
He will say I'm copyrighted good video. What do you mean, bro? I just play good play all the way around. What do you mean, bro?
The New York Knicks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns.
They talk about their mouth.
Bridges, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Buzell is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to
What do you
again,
mean, bro? That copyright videos. What do you mean, bro? What do you talk about, bro?
Get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as
Yeah,
possible.
copyright videos. What
The
do
most
you mean, bro?
challenging at first.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his
It's like copyright
passes is
videos.
severely
What do you
underrated.
mean, bro?
To have a big who's great at the line,
I love it.
Back to MP. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first run.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Brunson against MP. Rebound by the Bulls.
What do you
It's
mean,
an
bro?
understatement
It's
to
like
say they're
copyright
on a roll.
videos.
They're
What do you
coming
mean,
in
bro?
on a 15-game winning streak.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this.
What do you
Every team
mean,
they
bro?
face
It's like copyright
is trying to
videos.
end
What
this
do you
big
mean,
run.
bro?
I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Brunson and Vucevic hit
What
the
do you mean,
block.
bro? It's like copyright
On the
videos.
break. And MP with a basket on the assist by
What do you
Buzelis.
mean, bro? You said copyright videos.
And
What
so
do you
it's
mean,
Brunson
bro?
who brings up the ball for
I
New
heard
York.
about all the bullshit going down on YouTube. Talking about a copyright video. People actually made a video about me, bro.
Bridges
What do you
outside.
mean, bro?
And here's Ingram outside. And the Knicks miss again. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
That is what I'm talking about.
And the dunk to finish it off. A
You
beauty.
said copyright videos.
No
What do you
team
mean,
loves
bro?
is a young, selfish player. Clearly, that's not who MP is.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Brunson.
What do you mean,
What a
bro? You said
tremendous game he
copyright
played against
videos.
Philadelphia.
What you talk about, bro?
That's how you
Please explain.
capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And MP throws it down.
Come on, man. So aggressive.
You said
that
copyright
translates
videos.
a
What
long
do you
way
mean,
in this
bro?
game.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get for it.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to
What
get
do you
back
mean, bro?
to its
Like,
winning
copyright
ways. The last
video,
championship
huh?
came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over to Sumu. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Buzelis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What do you
Showing
mean,
a
bro?
good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks.
It's a
five-point
video.
game
What
coming off
do you
that
mean,
win
bro?
against the
What's
Sixers.
wrong, bro?
And it's just so hard to stop them
My
when they're
copy.
scoring
Please
at that
explain.
level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He came away with 34 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions.
Let's talk about Kai today. We got a few bought on Twitch. What do you need, bro? To get his
Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
That's difference between me and you. I'll make the extra pass. What do you mean, bro?
That is
the difference between me and other streamers. What do you mean, bro?
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
That's the difference between me and you.
Missing both.
Me and other
promise
streamers.
do you see
I
in
can
MP?
conversate
This
with the
young
chat.
player has so many
Both
physical
exact same
tools
time.
that are already there. And he just has to
Please
keep
keep
improving.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. I think he recognized the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. Just rise up and knock it down.
People say this. You say that. But it's all said and done. What
Back
do
to
you mean,
Brunson.
bro?
Lets it go from deep. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Chicago leading by 7.
People say I'm trash. People say, what do you mean, bro? That difference between me and that difference between me and other friends. I'll make the extra pass.
Down low. The 6-footer. And MP with a basket on the assist by Smith. MP's got 10.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
What do you mean, bro?
Things are going south right now.
People say I'm not make the extra pass. What do you mean, bro? That's what I do. I make the extra pass. What do you mean, bro?
Here's Terry. McBride covers. Terry's shot is good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some
What
shots
do you
to have
mean,
any
bro?
kind of chance.
You made a video about me. You made a video about. I know you made a video about me. How I play. What do you mean, bro? I feel like it's my last. What do you mean, bro?
And he
I
drops
feel
it
like
away
it's
a
my
little
last.
high.
What do you mean, bro?
12 points for him.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
I feel like it's my last, chat. What do you mean, bro?
Outside Brunson. No good with a layup. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He made a
Like it's
big
my last,
impact,
chat.
scoring
What do you mean,
12 points in the quarter.
That's the
Back to the
between
game after this break.
I play good every game that I play. What do you mean, bro? I should get a million views on YouTube, but I don't. I should get a million views on YouTube the way I play, but I don't because the algorithm don't like me. What do you mean, bro?
And if you're just tuning
The
in,
algorithm don't like me, bro. What do you mean, bro? I will smash this algorithm, bro.
getting
What do
ready
you
for
mean, bro?
Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Ball. And MP subbed in for Dosunmu. Knicks trail by 19. We've got Buzelis. Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic.
What do you mean, bro? People said you made a video about me on YouTube. What do you mean, bro? I saw all the speculations. Said I do this, I do that. What do you mean, bro?
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
I actually got a video about me, bro.
Really
What do you mean,
quick
bro?
release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Back to MP. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. And the basket by MP. MP's got 14.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Bridges. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Offline with a 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds.
What do you mean, bro?
Outside McBride. Pass to Champagne. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Champagne's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Hernandez. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Towns with the ball. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked by Vucevic.
Welcome to the block party. What do you mean, bro? You convinced. Ain't having it.
It makes a difference.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Champagne, and Brandon Ingram subbed in for McBride.
What do you mean, bro?
Chicago on D. Offensive rebound. Towns. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ingram. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And so it's Chicago with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
What do you mean, bro? Please explain.
We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They
dude.
What's up? What's wrong with my wall?
Their play style is diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
What do you mean, bro? People making videos about me on YouTube. What do you mean, bro?
And we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily
people say I scam. People say this. People say that. What do you mean, bro?
This good. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
What do you mean, bro? I should get 1 million views the way I play, but I don't. What do you mean, bro? He's all approved, bro. What do you mean, bro? People say people say this. People say I'm that. What do you mean, bro?
Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Well, Grant, you're an excellent defender in your day. So who is the toughest player you had to guard?
What do you mean,
So
bro?
many great players,
Talk about, bro.
LeBron, Let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he could still make a shot.
People say I'm this, people say I'm asshole. People say this, people say that. What do you mean, bro? They videos about me say I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. When it's all said and done, they crap. What do you mean, bro?
And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Inside. And it's Brunson missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator
What
of
do
how
you
this
mean,
game
bro?
is
Get
going.
ball away from you, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Vucevic
Welcome to the block party, bro.
And now the Bulls in transition. On up the court. Here's Buzelis. Good. And the assist goes to Embiid. Buzelis has got 10.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Back to Brunson. The three. And again, the Knicks missing.
What do you mean, bro? Big mouth about between the other streamers. What do you mean, bro?
But maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back to Brunson. They need this. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
What do you mean, bro?
Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted
Oh my
area.
goodness!
Yeah,
Slam dunk. What do you mean, man?
from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
DeSumo with it. Towns covering to the paint. Hernandez. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
What do you mean, people shot cop rap shield videos? What do you mean, bro? What do you talking about, bro? Seriously, I've been doing this 20-something years. Been playing basketball. Playing any game that I play. 20-something years. 20-something years I've been playing. What do you mean, bro?
14 points for him.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Embiid. Hernandez got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Brunson passes to Towns. From behind the arc. Buzelis grabs the board.
What do you mean,
It's
bro?
tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
What do you mean,
New
bro?
York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Ingram. Out to Bridges.
What do you
Three is
mean,
up.
bro?
And it's Chicago with the board. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. DeSumo outside. Pass to White to the inside.
I should pass to Jukovic, bro. Bitch, rub by me, bro. What do you mean, bro? Be selfish, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Shot from the top of the key. Basket counts.
Being selfish, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hernandez got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Brunson surveys. Back to Bridges. Down low. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Hernandez. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 26 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
What do you mean, bro?
Side Hart.
He's on fire. What do you mean, bro? I'm on fire, Jack.
Over Vucevic. That one a little long.
What do you mean, bro?
Chicago has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Inside. Back to MP. Nice D from
What do you
Bridges.
mean, bro?
Yeah, better than
Thank you,
giving up
Steve.
the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
the rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
MP getting it done for Chicago. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back with you shortly.
They say I'm trash. What do you mean, bro? I told the guy, I'm not going to say what it was. But these streamers, absolutely ridiculous. I told him his own selfishness lost the game. His own selfishness lost the game. He refuses to pass the ball, to be a facilitator. What do you mean, bro?
And it's time to bring up
Okay,
State
players,
Farm
bro.
assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with...
Switch here. MP's checked in.
Dude, he got a lot of green spots. What do you mean, man?
The Knicks making a switch here.
A lot of them. You gotta stay on, bro. How do you say that? How do you do that?
New York has got 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. We've got Zach Collins. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Terry in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The shot by Ingram, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to MP. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the ball. What do you mean, bro?
With the 3-second call. And grab
Why you looking like, yeah? Oh, my mama, I should have passed that ball.
There was a real reduction in load management.
That shit's ass.
And I liked it.
When they pass the ball, bro.
More early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Bridges. Rebound by Terry.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Collins passes to MP. Now here's Smith. Pass to MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. For New York, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Ingram from downtown. Gets the 3-ball to go.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Good on the bucket. Hernandez got 14 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith. Back to
What do you
Giddey.
mean, bro? Pass me the ball. What do you mean, bro? Score. What do you mean,
And
bro?
he lays it up and in. Hernandez got 6 here in the quarter.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Brunson finds Ingram. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, you have 2 choices: either fewer regular season games or extend the season.
I should pass that ball, Chad.
I don't think
I
either
should
one of
pass
those
that. Not
options
me,
is in
bro.
our
What do you
favor.
mean, bro?
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Terry, pass to Hernandez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 36 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The shot by Towns, no good. Hernandez, pass to Collins. MP again. MP's got 38 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help.
That's different between you. That team, all their streamers and you, I think game entertaining and fun to watch.
They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Ali LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
Other streamers, I like them being fun to watch. What do you mean, Bear?
Tough game out there, man. You did that dog off for real. Thanks, man. I'm going to use this jersey as inspiration to keep growing. Thank you, man. This means a lot. Of course, anytime. Good luck to the rest of the season. You too. Stay healthy.
What do you mean, bro? Look at this shit, man. Tough game, bro. What do you mean, man? Tough game, Chad. What do you mean, bro? Move out, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Good job, MP. I see.
Game, Chad. What do you mean it's a key game? Win the NBA championship. Win the NBA Cup. What do you mean, bro? Let's get it. Did I doing the Star Spangled Banner? Let me see. See, Chad.
Good evening, everyone. This is the
Star Spangled Banner. The Star Spangled Banner got me fired up, bro. What do you mean, bro?
In the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Toronto, 5.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Avashi at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls,
let me ask a question to you, too. I want to ask a question. The algorithm don't like me? The algorithm, bro? The algorithm might use me, bro.
And this is the 4th and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
And he makes that one.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Here's Pirtle, following the basket by MP. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Rebounded by Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. Barnes on him. Buzelis' shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Abaji. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Toronto's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Quickly looking it over. The 3. And again, Toronto no up. Back to MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Quickly against MP. Good on the shot.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
For Chicago, they've got all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
I missed that shot. It's on me.
Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Screen by Pirtle. And that one's good, Abaji.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That one good for 2. He's got 8.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Hernandez pulls it in. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Plays it up off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Barnes passes to Dick. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Dick. Dick's got his 3rd assist on the night.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there.
I should have passed that ball, Jay. I don't want to get that shot.
Pass to Abaji. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here are the Bulls now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Dick. White covering. That one goes. Count it.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
And the shot goes in. Hernandez has got 14.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With 4 seconds on the clock, Quickly with a wide open look. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Kobe White comes in for Ball. And MP subbed in for Dosunmu.
Oh, say
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then it's Walter. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Shed in at the 2-guard spot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And then Buzelis with the double.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And while we've got him open, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against New York was outstanding. He dropped in 38 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. Notching a double-double, also making his presence felt. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
White, good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Giddey. Back to MP. Outside, White. And here is Giddey. To the paint. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Barnes dishes to Jones. Tries from 10. Again, the miss by Jones.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Pass to Giddey. To the inside. Here's Hernandez. Misses the layup.
I should match that ball.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Barnes, bounce pass. Pirtle, the pass to Jones. Here's Barnes. White covering, kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively if you can't block. Force him to the line.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's MP. Shoots. And it's White missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
Ferocious defense, bro.
Drums, please. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at the Bulls, this team wants to do big things, shot-size things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kid.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Toronto Raptors.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Fogging it up. What do you mean, man?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second
I like
half
how he
ball.
says that. Barbecue chicken, Chad. Barbecue chicken. Go.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
We've got White. Buzelis out there with Dosumi. And it's Vucevic. And it's MP in at the one. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Dick. Active quickly. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shots good by Hernandez.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's quickly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
That's what I watched the barbecue chicken.
They're not out of this hole yet.
That's what I want.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and go an all-nighter, trying to figure out what was wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. Breaks in life. Kevin?
That's right, DA. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA.
Billy Donovan, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Hey, thank
Great
you.
energy, bro, for that, man.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something
Really poor,
I'm
bro.
sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Really poor, bro.
Dick passes to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
He hit a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Pass to MP. Now Vucevic. And Pirtle sends it back. And he gets it back.
What did he block that shit? What did he
Raptors trail.
Notification. Message from ICU. NBA 2K.
What up?
Notification. Join the party. Press the PS button for details. Notification. View the video of the party.
OMP staying with it through the contact.
The desire to
Join the party. NBA 2K25. Notification. RGU_74. Left the party.
Oh, he left. You go. Go to the party.
Ricky.
It says. Let's see. Garbage.
Ricky's card.
This will give him a chance.
NBA 2K25.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. All comes in for MP. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jakob Poeltl.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these
sir. He got a lot of yellow spots, but his green spots are the front.
Bulls leading by 13 on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Walter, and it's McKinney in the foul.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Walter. Here's Mobo. Jones, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Smith the pass to Hernandez. That one doesn't go.
That shot.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Toronto. A 12-point game. Lets the three fly. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to MP. MP strong inside.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Walter. Inside. Shoots it. McKinney, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
McKinney passes to Jones. And the Raptors miss again.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off. Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barrier. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Jones has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checking for Zach Collins. Bruce Ellis comes in for Smith. Osumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's White in for Ball. And here is Quickly. To the middle. Pass to Dick. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's MP. Takes it off the glass. Hernandez has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Back to MP. Out to White. Pass to Hernandez. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Quickly. Here's Abaji. Off target from outside. At the elbow, it's MP. 2 points. That one goes. Hernandez has got 36.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really push the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Well, definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Quickly the pass to Dick. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Barnes can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A nice shot by MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Barnes right side and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside, Ball. Inside. And MP with the basket on the assist from Ball. MP's got 44.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about. Great win tonight, LB. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
Well, I gotta go, chat. I'll be back. I will see you in a minute. I gotta make it with my brother. I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all a little bit.
PF News.